Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu einer weiteren Folge Fates Day Night Remastered in Unlimited Bladeworks Timeline. Nachdem wir in der letzten Folge unsere Wunden lecken mussten, ich bin mir gerade nicht sicher, ob Tosaka gerade das Essen serviert oder abräumt. Aber naja, the sounds of clashing tableware echoes. It's past 10 p.m. I don't know how it ended up like this, but I'm eating a late dinner with Tosaka in the living room. Okay, die essen gerade. By the way, the dinner was made by both of us. Princess Tosaka wanted to eat Japanese cuisine, but she didn't even know how to make miso soup. It really makes me worried that what our school is teaching the girls in cooking class. Tosaka focuses on her meal. She must be hungry, as her bowl is almost empty. But I don't have much of an appetite right now. It's partly because this isn't the time to be eating, but more so because I haven't said it yet. I haven't expressed my thoughts to Tosaka, who told me that as she've left. Tosaka, I have something I want to talk about. I put my chopsticks down and look at Tosaka.
Nani?
I've been thinking since then about why I joined this battle and what I wanted to do.
それで?
She urges me as she sips on her miso soup. It puts my spirit down, but I put strength in my abdomen, refusing to lose. At first it was because I was dragged into it, and as long as I became a master I wanted to do something about this war. But it has nothing to do with becoming a master or being dragged into it. I like being a hero of justice, that's why I need to protect everyone. I don't care about this master thing, it makes no difference in the fact that I'm going to fight even if I'm not a master anymore or lost saber. I sat ready for Tosaka's rebuttal. But Tosaka
so
gives an absent-minded answer and finishes the food in her bowl. Hey Tosaka, I'm talking about serious stuff, so...
聞いてるわよ。シローは一人でも戦うのよね。死ぬような目に遭うより死ぬような目に遭ってしまう人がいるっていう事実が耐えられない。だからどんなに自分が弱くても戦うことに決めたんでしょ。
She looks straight at me. It's as if she is It is as if she sees through a part of me that I even don't know about with integrity, and approves of me fighting. Oh yeah, that's true.
何よその顔。リスが砂糖菓子舐めたような顔して。
Geil. Das ist geile Aussage. Well, I thought you were going to object.
してるわよ、もちろん。けどあれだけ見事に助けられたんだからシローに文句なんて言えないでしょ。それにさ、どんなに止めたってあんたはそういうやつなんだって分かっちゃったし。
Tosaka averts her gaze a bit. I don't know why, but anyway. So Tosaka, we're still cooperating, right?
まあね、仕方ないから付き合ってあげる。だいたいあんたみたいなのを一人にしてたら不安で眠れないし、それに。
Oh. Sundara, she takes a deep breath after getting ready for some reason.
シロー風に言えば、私もシローのこと嫌
I
いじゃない
don't
し。
hate you. Oh, das ist echt niedlich. Das ist wirklich richtig niedlich.
私はそういうわけだし、そっちだって一緒にいても問題ないでしょ、実際。
Tosaka hands me her bowl. How long did it take for me to realize that she is asking for seconds? Oh yeah, of course, I don't care how much of a tyrant you are. It isn't what I want. I take the bowl, open the rice cooker, swing the rice pedal and hang it back to her with an extra portion.
いいけど、お腹減ってるし、ご飯美味しいし。
Tosaka starts eating the mountain of rice. I let out a smile. I bet I'm eating with a really happy expression. But I can't put my smile away even if I'm aware. I'm happy right now, so let me smile like a fool for a while. Well, now we are drinking tea together after dinner.
つまり東映には東映なりの限度ってものがあるわけ。一見イメージを形にするっていう何でもありに見えるけど、東映にはいろいろと独自のルールがある。そ その制約の中で一番わかりやすいのは投影物の損傷、存在における強度ってやつよ。
Tosaka puts up a finger while she drinks her tea. Strength of its existence. What you mean its flimsiness in being unable to bear an existence of the illusion? I slip on my green tea and tilt my head in response.
何も知らないようでいてつまんない言葉知ってるのね、あなた。けどまあ、当たらずとも遠からずかな。投影は自己のイメージからそれに沿った本物を完璧に複製する。これに例外はないわ。自分の中で完璧でなければ投影はできない。新作の影である以上、一部の隙も許されないのが投影魔術よ。だから基本的に投影によって生み出されたものは自己のイメージ通りの強度を持つわ。加えて投影する術者のイメージ、知識が本物に近ければ近いほど現実においても完璧になるわけ。
Hold on, that's weird. I projected Archer's swords, but Kuzuki destroyed them. I know caster strengthened Kuzuki's fist, but they aren't strong enough to destroy Noble Phantasm. Doesn't that mean that Archer's Kansho and Bakuya that I projected is inferior by several ranks to the original ones?
はい、いいところに気がつきました、エミヤ君。それが投影の限界、存在における強度ってやつよ。いい？投影はあくまで投影、想像じゃない。投影を作り上げるのは術者のイメージだけだから、イメージそのものにほころびが生じた時、本物と同じ性能であろうと無産するの。
A flaw in the image. Isn't that weird too? If the image is wrong, then you can't project it in the first place.
ええ。だからほころびが生じるのは投影した後になるわ。そうね。例えばシローが絶対に折れない名剣を投影したとするでしょ。
I nod. Tosaka nods in satisfaction.
けど絶対に折れない剣なんてものはない。その剣の表現方法、伝承、売り文句などに絶対に折れないというパーソナリティがあるだけで、実際はそれを上回る幻想にぶつかれば刃こぼれぐらいするし、折れることだってある。
Doesn't that mean that my image was wrong if it breaks? Since I made the sword that won't break, right?
ならない。投影が成功した時点で形の上での間違いはないんだし、そもそも折れない剣なんて名前みたいなものでしょ。実際に折れない剣なんてないんだから。けどシロ、あなたがイメージしたものは絶対に折れない剣よね。これが現実で折れちゃった場合、投影されたものは嘘になるのよ。それは剣が折れたからじゃないわ。あなたがイメージしたものは折れない剣。それが折れてしまった時点でシローの中の折れない剣と今折れてしまった剣は別物になる。あなたと現実、その計りが崩れてしまうから。
So to sum it up. Alright. So I imagined a sword that won't break and projected it. But the sword that I projected broke during battle. At that point, since I denied the sword myself, saying, "Hey, the sword breaks in real life," the projected thing disappeared as a result. Because of the image discrepancy.
冴えてるじゃない。ええ、つまりはそういうこと。あなたはアーチャーの剣を投影した。あなたの中であれがどんな位置づけだったかは知らないけど、シロ自身はクズキの攻撃で壊れるような剣をイメージしてはいなかった。けど実際に剣は破壊されてしまった。その時点であなたはその剣をこんなのはアーチャーの剣じゃないと思ってしまったのよ。で、作り上げられた投影は術者の否定によって存在強度を失い、元の空想に戻ったってわけ。
I see. Even projected weapons can break. But it's not the enemy that makes a projected weapon disappear, but yourself. When the difference between your image and reality becomes too big to aim to amend, the projected weapon disappears. Most of all, it is because the one who created it stopped believing in that illusion.
わかった？だから投影魔術はまず設計図から入るの。あとは材質と性質、歴史なんかも考慮すべきね。そのあたりから固めていけば、 多少現実でイメージと違ってもすぐに消えるなんてことはないでしょ。
Huh? Then wouldn't you start from considering why you decided to make that in the first place? Materials and techniques aren't enough. Today's dinner also started from you saying that you wanted to eat Japanese cuisine. Then you have to start from the beginning of the creation. Oh, Tosaka is stunned. Tosaka stares at me. I sip my tea and tilt my head in wonder. Hey, why did we start talking about this again?
そういえばそうよね。私たち確か今後の作戦を話し合ってたような。
Yeah, that's right. As we were talking about what we should do moving forward, Tosaka
シロ、本格的に投影魔術をやってみない？
said in an irresponsible thing like that.
思い出した。不確定な要素に希望を持っちゃうぐらい行き詰まってたんだっけ。
Yeah, you're right. First off, all I can manage to project is thoughts, and that has never helped me before, so that probably won't be of much help. Oh, she's looking at me with weird eyes again. I wonder why she makes that expression when we talk about projection major.
まあいいわ。もう一度状況を確認しましょう。目下のところ、敵はキャスター。あいつだけなら大したことはないけど、白兵戦に長けたマスターと、あっち側についたアーチャーに守られている限り手を出せないわ。加えて、セイバーが操られるのも時間の問題。状況は刻一刻と悪くなっていくわけだけど。
Yeah, but Archer aside, Saber isn't fully under Caster's control yet. That gives us a chance of victory. There's no chance to win once Saber completely submits to Caster. Besides, I won't let that happen. She told me to run. For the sake of Saber, who said that while crying, I can't let Caster have her way.
そういうことね。それじゃあ意見のある人は挙手。シロ、なんかいいアイデアある？
Hmm? A plan that will be a solution to the current situation? If there's a way to oppose Caster, it's... They aren't opponents that we can take on by ourselves. They are free enemies. So we need at least one more person to cooperate with us. In that case, our choices are limited. People who are also mages and have a reason to fight Caster. That is none other than another master. Tosaka, don't get mad and hear me out. Do you think we can cooperate with other masters?
いいわ。その心は？口にするからには何か算段があるんでしょ？
Well, not really, but the other masters can't ignore Caster's current situation, right? Then I thought that maybe we can join hands just this time.
ええ。実は私も同じことを考えてた。てっきりシロを反対すると思ってたから黙ってたんだけどね。
She says with a reluctant expression. She must not like the idea deep down, but she must know that's the only option we have.
となると、残るマスターは2人。ランサーのマスターとバーサーカーのマスターね。ランサーのマスターは不明のままだから交渉のしようもないけど、バーサーカーのマスターであるイリアスフィールなら可能性はあるかもしれない。
Berserker's master. The girl in white and the rock-like giant I met on the first day. Her actions were dangerous, but I don't think she is cruel. Yeah, that girl might at least listen to us. She doesn't seem like she would propose any absurd conditions in return either.
バカ。シローにとっちゃあいつが一番ヤバいのよ。あいつ、初めっからシローしか見てなかったもの。私はともかく、あんたはどんな目に遭わされるか分かったもんじゃないわよ。
What do you mean? I only met that girl once, so that's not possible. Don't scare me like that, Tosaka.
そんなことになったら交渉なんて破棄に決まってるじゃない。バカ。
Sie möchte ihn nicht rausgeben. And she looks away and then chucks her tea.
けど、今はイリアスフィールにかけるしかないわね。キャスターの正体がアーチャーの言う通りなら、間違いなくバーサーカーは天敵だし。何しろ生前の知り合いだもの。キャスターの手口なんて知り尽くしてるでしょ。バーサーカーなら キャスターとアーチャーが同時に攻めてきても追い返せる。私たちはその間にクズキ一人を攻略すればいい。
That's idealistic, but Tosaka, do caster and berserker really know each other?
ええ、アーチャーが言ってたのよ。バーサーカーの正体はヘラクレスだって。キャスターが本当にあの希代の魔女なら、アルゴー戦つながりでバーサーカーとは面識があるかもしれない。私が綺麗に苦手意識を持つのと同じ。世の中にはね、どうしたって苦手なやつっているもんなのよ。
Huh. But Tosaka, I'm sure anyone would dislike that priest. Then it's decided. But how should we find her? She hasn't come out since. But with that much magical energy, we should be able to find her no matter where she hides, right? Yet we can't find her. So doesn't that mean she is not in this town?
でしょうね。イリアスフィールはずっと遠くから聖杯戦争を眺めて楽しんでるんでしょう。
From afar, is she keeping watch over the town like caster? Is from Ryo Temple?
さあ、けどどこにいるかは見当がつく。昔父さんから聞いたことがあるのよ。アインツベルンは郊外の森に別荘を持ってるって。
She says with a tense voice. A villa that stands in the forest on the outskirts. I can tell how dangerous the place is just from the way Tosaka is acting. I go back to my room and lie down. Sleepiness spreads to my whole body as soon as I do. I stare at the dark ceiling. We are going to Eliasville. That girl invites hideout tomorrow. No matter what kind of negotiations take place, it is obvious that it will become a trial of strength. Tosaka suggested that we take a nap before we head over, since we won't be able to achieve good results if we go with tired bodies. 5 more hours till dawn. We have to go to talk to that girl after that. The young master that appeared in front of us on the night I became a master. If Saber is an excellent servant in all respects, then Berserker is specialized when it comes to battle. There's no servant that can match Berserker simply in terms of battle. How are we supposed to talk with such a monster? Saying it makes me believe that it's impossible to negotiate with them. However, strangely, I don't feel any uneasiness. I feel like that Ilya kid will understand if we talk to her. Just like Tosaka, I'm sure she can differentiate her enemies and allies as a mage, but I feel like she is a decent kid in a different regard. Geez, what wishful thinking when I haven't even talked to her yet. I bet she would flame me, saying that it is a convenient fantasy. But what's wrong with believing that? Is it weird to have hope for someone who you don't know and are about to meet? I realize that I'm gritting my teeth. The man that told me to drown in my deeds betrayed Tosaka in front of my eyes. A guy with that much trust and power changed his beliefs that easily. Archer. I feel my heart start to sink. No, is it freezing? My mind freezes just thinking back at his actions. I'm angry. I can't forgive him for betraying Tosaka, out of all people. I can't forgive him for abandoning his ally, out of all people. I will never be like that. Even if that had been the very best action to survive and it ends up being the correct path, I will never do something like that. His actions have been getting on my nerves. He told me not to talk about our deals. I rebelled against him when he said that I can't save everything. Even then, I agreed somewhere in my heart. His words are correct. The hero of justice that my old man talked about was just a pipe dream. And I accepted the fact that I have to become like him if I want to get as close to that ideal as possible. I have been denying it, even though I had accepted it in my mind. But this time isn't that kind of level. I can't accept him. I can't accept the actions that he took no matter the circumstances. I won't be able to keep standing if I approve it. That's why I can't lose to you. My words don't disappear into the night and remain in the room. A few more hours until dawn. I keep repeating those words in my mud-like slumber. Also, und ich würde dann tatsächlich sagen, dass ich an dem Punkt dann auch diese Folge hier beenden werde. Unlimited Bladeworks versus Kapitel 13 versus Berserker. Okay, hier ist ein Interlude 13.1, aber das wird nicht mehr diese Folge kommen. Vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen und bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao.